Hello everyone, welcome to Rachna's Fitness Show. I'm your host Rachna. The show is all about getting you off the couch and getting you working out. हमारा स्टूडियो का नंबर है 4089125565. Again 4089125565. आप सुन रहे हैं रचना को रचना's फिटनेस शो पे. अगर आपके पास कोई क्वेश्चन है अपनी एक्सरसाइज से रिलेटेड, हमारे किसी टॉपिक से रिलेटेड, फिटनेस से रिलेटेड, वेट लॉस से रिलेटेड, you're definitely welcome to give us a call. Again, the studio number here is 4089125565. Information about me: I'm a fitness expert. If you're looking to lose weight, if you have fitness goals, if you'd like to be interested to kind of see what kind of fitness goals you should be having, or in general you want to come and talk to me about your weight loss, your weight gain, your nutrition guidelines, the kind of meal plans and whatnot. So again, our complete center that we have, it's called Rachna's Wellness, and we offer all different programs based upon people with different goals, people with different needs, and all that kind of stuff. So उसके लिए आप हमें कांटेक्ट कर सकते हैं. हमारा बिजनेस का नंबर है 4083208111. Again 4083208111. Website is rachnaradio.com. RACHNA rachnaradio.com is a website जिसके थ्रू आप हमें कांटेक्ट कर सकते हैं. Again, phone number is 4083281111. Physically we are located in Sunnyvale, California, but again, as I've always mentioned, हमारे सारे programs absolutely remotely किए जा सकते हैं. So again, the first step to kind of get in touch with me is to give me a call, and then from there on I'll kind of figure it out to see what your goals are, what your schedule is. Are you local? Do you live far away? And then design a complete program for you. And again, the goal is, of course, I'm going to make sure that you're getting to what the goals would be. So that's when the first step would be to kind of do some goal setting to see what your goals are, and then make sure the goals are achieved. Hamare programs, of course, do start as 3-month courses, where in a complete 3-month course, the starting point would be, again, goal setting, and then from there on, weight loss, whatever that specific area that you wanted to focus on, the body measurements. I also start with checking your body's metabolism to see how many calories you're burning per day, so I can pinpoint and work with you on meal plans accordingly. And of course, working on exercise plans. It's a complete course that will change you, convert you, make you lose weight, make you healthier in a complete 3-month course. That's how the programs are. Again, to get information to see which batch is the best for you based upon your schedule, your goals, you're definitely welcome to give me a call. Phone number again is 4083281111, 4083208111. You can also contact us through my website, rachnaradio.com, RACHNA, rachnaradio.com, or you can also contact us through my Facebook page, facebook.com/rachnaradio. And again, wanted to mention there's something that I've just started in the last actually week or so, is my YouTube channel. So please go and subscribe yourself to my YouTube channel. I already posted a bunch of, actually a couple of healthy recipes. So I'm planning to do at least one every couple days, and that's something that's been asked for a long time. So again, please subscribe to my YouTube channel called Rachna's Wellness. You can always find the link directly. Just go to YouTube, type Rachna's Wellness. You can always see all the videos. I've already posted a couple of, in fact, one of the really famous one that's getting is a recipe that I posted for a skinny ice cream. So, as the name says, all skinny ice cream. It does taste amazing, but at the same time, it's called skinny ice cream. So I'm not sharing the recipe with you on air. It's very simple, but you have to go and watch it yourself. So again, you go to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Rachna Wellness. Please subscribe yourself and watch all my recipes. And of course, we're going to be adding one every couple days is the plan. Okay. Again, अगर आपको link नहीं मिलता है इसका, of course you should, but I've already posted the links of my YouTube channel on my Facebook page. So again, facebook.com/Rachna Radio. Please go and like our page. You'll find the link to it for my YouTube channel also. So again, this is going to be pretty much a lot of video shows that I'm going to be doing for recipes, and also a lot of different topics. But again, as of now, we've already done a couple of recipes, so go check them out. I've also posted a recipe for a corn dosa. I've also posted a recipe for a skinny ice cream, and there's a couple more also. So go and find it yourself and enjoy the skinny ice cream. So okay, so again, studio number 4089125565, 4089125565. अगर आपके पास अभी क्वेश्चन है लाइव, आप हमें कॉल कर सकते हैं स्टूडियो पे. Okay, so getting started with the topic for today is, in fact, that's a video. You have to watch it yourself. I've already shot the video. You'll probably be seeing it on my YouTube channel also. But I also wanted to do a radio thing at the same time. Again, आप हमारा radio show live हमारे YouTube channel के through अभी भी सुन सकते हैं. So it's already being broadcast through the YouTube channel live. So if you go to youtube.com/Rachna Wellness, you should be able to watch the live recording there too, and also through my app, which is Rachna's Wellness app. If you download it on your platform. So, okay. Okay, so topic for today is, like I said, you have to connect with to the video also, so watch my video on this. But as of now, let's talk about it. In the meanwhile, questions again आपको फिर से दे दें हमारा student number 4089125565. Okay, milk. That's a topic a lot of people think about, and the reason I wanted to talk about today is, let's keep it very simple. If you go to a grocery store, of course, not just a typical desi store, but if you go to a typical, Safeway, Albertsons, Sprouts, Costco, whatever grocery stores that you go, and you go in the milk aisle, of course, there is the general milk, which is what is called the basic cow's milk, and then there's at least, I would say, one new kind of milk that pops up every couple months, and I'm not exaggerating in this. Every couple months you're going to have a different kind of a milk that's available in all the grocery store aisles. So of course there's a big history behind this, why this is happening, but that's the basic. So that's a question that I've been asked for many times is, we grew up just having milk, right? That was it. But what is going on? I mean, there's at least about 30 plus, not exaggerating, and I'm actually being on the least side, there are about 30 plus different kinds of milks available in the grocery stores. Which ones are the best ones to take? And there's one thing that I always hear is that if we stop drinking regular traditional milk, which is cow's milk, am I going to get calcium deficient? Is that something that's going to happen? No, let's go back. And so again, I'm going to go and talk about all different kind of milks, and of course I'll cover as much as I can. अगर आपके पास कोई question in the meanwhile, आप again call कर सकते हैं studio number पे 4089125565. Also, if you wanted to come and talk to me personally, set up an appointment for any of my programs, complete weight loss programs, complete personalized desi meal plan programs, whatever your goals are, you're definitely welcome to give me a call. Business number 408-320-8111. You can also get the contact information through my website, rachnaradio.com. And also, please subscribe to my YouTube channel called Rachna's Wellness and find all the fantastic recipe videos that I'm posting myself over there. Okay. So the very first one, of course, we'll get to that in just a second. So again, there are pros and cons of every kind of milk. You just can't say that one is better than the other. There is, of course, pros and there is cons. One is better for some people and others better for some other people, right? Like I said, of course, there are people, and the reason probably, I guess, it started happening because a lot of people were getting lactose intolerant, which I will get to why. That could have been happening, or in fact, not that could, that is probably happening. But of course, yes, a lot of people are getting lactose intolerant. These are the same people that were not lactose intolerant when they were, younger or living back in a different country or back in India. I mean, these people were not lactose intolerant. So what happened? And that's one of the reasons why a lot of different kind of milk, varieties are popping up in the store. And then, if I put it this way, generally I'll kind of divide them into two kind of milks, dairy milk and non-dairy milk. Dairy के अंदर we're going to have cow's milk. उसके अंदर of course there are all different kind of low fat milk, full fat milk, 1% milk, and there's pasteurized milk, there's homogenized milk, there's pasteurized and homogenized both, and then there's goat milk. So those are the basic that kind of have occur in the dairy section. And then of course in the non-dairy section we have other kind of milks, like we have a lot of nut milks, we have flaxseed milks, we have nut milk, almond milk, soy milk, almond milk, cashew milk, and then soy milk coming from soybeans, and then we also have what else? And then we have flaxseed milk, like I mentioned, rice milk, hemp milk. So kind of goes on and on and on. So we'll talk about it in just a second. Let's go on and move on to our next first caller. Not sure if I have the name of the person. Hello, how are you? Very good. How can we help you? Mm-hmm. Oh yes, that's 1000% true, and I've mentioned this many times on radio show. It's not the calcium. We get plenty of calcium through the diet we eat. The body's not absorbing the calcium. Of course, calcium is going to make the bone strong, but we get plenty of calcium. But we are deficient in magnesium and vitamin D. Because of those reasons, calcium is not being absorbed. But what we get is plenty. So there is absolutely no reason, as long as you get your proper magnesium per day and proper vitamin D per day, your body will absorb calcium perfectly fine. You're going to have strong bones. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes, definitely. Mm-hmm. And what is your question, please, also? Do you have a question also? Do you have a question that you were calling for also? Or you wanted to share information? Sure, sure, yeah. Like that's something I've mentioned for a long time. It's not calcium. There's no, but thank you for calling. I really appreciate your call. Sure, go ahead. Go ahead with the question. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'll take your call off air and I'll mention that. But I don't know what a person means when he says you want to grow big. But uh, I think people get, people have all these, they get all this weird information, they all put it all together and they all get confused. I don't know what, I mean, was he taking a lot of protein per day? That's what's, I mean, if you're taking 300 grams of protein a day, yes, you're going to bulk up, but just taking extra calcium, but first of all, not that I'm saying you need calcium, but just, a pill of calcium or magnesium a day is not going to bulk up you at all. I mean, magnesium is important for basic brain functions. It kind of works to the cell level. Magnesium and vitamin D work together, and that's the reason a lot of vitamin D's sometimes are recommended to take along with magnesium, and of course vitamin K2, which I was mentioned vitamin D3 should be taken with K2. And in magnesium, the best form of magnesium is magnesium malate, which is MALAT, magnesium malate. That's one of the best forms, but there's no reason a person would bulk up but just taking these basic vitamins per day. So hopefully that answers the question. Okay, again, studio number 408-912-5565, 408-912-5565. If you have a question regarding health, nutrition, fitness, you're definitely welcome to give us a call. Again, phone number is studio का 408-912-5565. अगर आप मेरे से मिलके पर्सनली बात करना चाहते हैं about your goals, your weight loss, like I said, I'm here to help you. But again, I definitely would like to talk to people who are serious about weight loss, who are serious about health. When I teach a class or I teach a program or I teach a course, I do put my heart and soul into it. So only when you're ready, you're going to give me a call, because of course I'm going to teach you, guide you, motivate you, whatever it takes. But again, that inner something voice from within you needs to tell you, now is the time for me to get healthy. Now is the time for me to lose weight. Now is the time for me to get off the medication. Now is the time for me to stop taking those depression medications. Now is the time for me to stop being on a diabetes medication or blood pressure medication or get back in control. Now is the time for me to get back in the clothes I wanted to always wear. So if that's something that's been telling you for a long while within you, you're welcome to give me a call. I'll be more than happy to get you started. Make sure that you are achieving the goals that you, of course, initially have, wanted to achieve. So again, the phone number to get in touch with me is 408-320-8111. 408-320-8111. Website is rachnaradio.com. We're going to move on to our next caller, Amit. Hi, Amit. How are you? Hello, are you there, please, Amit? And go ahead with the question, please. That's some. Well, exactly. I think you're one of my new listeners. I've been the one who's introduced people to vitamin K2 for years now. In fact, I have my own brand of wellness, Rachna's Wellness Vitamin D3 and K2. So yes, I mean, I've told this for years. So it seems like you've listened a lot of my shows. You need to go back and listen to catch up all on my shows. But no, that's very, very important. The only way vitamin D is going to go in the right places. Of course, you're going to absorb vitamin D, but you want to make sure that the vitamin D and the calcium go at the right places, which is not in the soft joints. You want to make sure that it goes to the bones, the teeth, and the only way that it guides in the right direction is vitamin K2. If you don't take K2, of course, you're going to get calcium, but then the calcium is going to start calcifying under your joints, in your soft tissues, and that's when people start to develop a lot of elbow pains, shoulder pains, and a lot of people, they keep confusing themselves having plantar fasciitis when it was just calcification of extra calcium that was not being deposited in the right place. So yes, vitamin K2 is definitely very, very important. Okay, thank you for the call. Yes, it is made from NATO. So there are two types of vitamin K2. So it's NATO. So yes, it is NATO. And then you definitely, like I said, you're welcome to check out the ingredients of that online also. So yes, it is NATO based. So NATO is something that people can eat. NATO is there. So again, vitamin K2 comes in 3 different forms, that put it that way. So again, like I said, I'm not going to talk in very much detail about vitamin K2, but yes, the one I have is a combination of D3 and K2. I think the D3 in one of my pills is 2000 IU and the K2 is 75. Based on how low your vitamin D is, you can probably take twice a day. So that means you will get 4000 IU of vitamin D3 along with 150 milligrams of K2, which is a fantastic. So any person should have anywhere between 100 to 100 and maybe 200 of K2, and you're definitely going to be making sure that you're never going to have calcification issues. So, but thank you for calling. And if you have any more questions, please do not hesitate to call me on my business number. I do have a couple of callers, so let me move on to the next caller. But thank you really for calling. Appreciate your call. Pushkar, hello, how are you? Thank you. Mm-hmm. Now, where do you guys live? Are you okay? So you're still in California. So if I put it this way, a lot of people do my programs who don't even live in California or back in India, or in fact, I've had a lot of people refer their friends and family who live in different countries. So of course, with those people, I never get to see them, and I keep a track. I will ask them to send me my, exactly tell them what measurements I need and all that stuff, and they'll keep sending it to me every 10 days or so. In your case, you could still do the same, but come and see me once a month. I think that's definitely possible, so I can check up and whatnot. And a lot of people from that direction, a lot of people from Dublin actually come to me once a week, but like I said, it depends on your preference. If you think that's too far, which kind of it is, but even if you want to do once in 2 weeks or once in a month, but program wise you don't have to. But I think once you see me, once I see you, you'll get that extra boost of motivation, which I'm pretty good at. So you're definitely welcome to do that. Maybe just come and see me every couple weeks, on a weekend or something, and I'll keep measuring her, I'll keep seeing what changes I'll keep monitoring her. But of course the program can absolutely be done remotely. She does not have to come down for it at all the classes she will log in from home and just attend from wherever she is. Yeah. Thank you for calling, Pushkar. Bye. Okay. Again, studio number 408-912-5565. Again, I want to mention I'm pretty excited about my YouTube channel, so please go and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Rachna's Wellness. I've already posted a couple of recipes. One of the recipes that's getting a lot of hits is, of course, the skinny ice cream, and then I've also posted a recipe and I also, in fact, did a video on sharing all different kind of sugars for you, and then I've also, I think, posted some other couple recipes on a corn dosa, and then I've also done a milk on all different kind of milk varieties available in the store. So please subscribe it. I'm planning to do one in every couple of days, and take it from there. Of course, a lot of healthy recipes, a lot of cooking, small cooking tips, videos. That's something that's been asked for a long time, and I've been planning to do. Not kidding. I think I even announced this, a year and a half ago, and I just never got to do it. Sorry, but now it is here finally. So please go and subscribe to my YouTube channel called Rachna Wellness, and from there you can watch all my videos. And of course, there are only like 4 or 5 for now, but we will keep adding. I will personally keep adding one every couple of days, so you can watch all the recipes and enjoy and share it and whatnot. So again, youtube.com/Rachna Wellness is the name of the YouTube channel. Facebook पे भी आपको link मिलेगा, facebook.com/Rachna Radio. Again, to get in touch with me, if you have any questions, if you want to order any of my protein powders or my vitamin D K supplements, or the probiotics, or the protein powders that we have in the elaichi flavor, badam flavor, or we have all these different options, all from Rachna's Wellness. या आप हमें कॉल कर सकते हैं उनको ऑर्डर करने के लिए, हम आपको शिप कर सकते हैं, आप हमारे सेंटर से आके पिकअप भी कर सकते हैं, और in general you want to come and talk to me about your weight loss, getting to know about my programs, our programs, how they work for you and how they're going to help you. आप कॉल कर सकते हैं. I'll be happy to talk to you over the phone or set up a time for you to come in. Phone number is 408-320-8111. Again, 408-320-8111. We're going to move and talk to Manohar. Hello, how are you? Yes, I can hear you.
DC 1170 AM. Do you have a question for Rachna?
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Perfect. I'm going to put you on the air soon. What is your name?
Thank you.
Rush, that's it?
Yeah, I think you need to, that's why I always think you need to have a passion. I do read a lot, and sometimes I need to catch up on my speed because I love to, and I go on one thing and I'll make sure they get all the related information so I can share with you, and of course on myself. It's just and it goes on and on and on. Oh well, but I will one of these days catch up on my sleep also, because I love to read a lot at night. Oh well, but go ahead. Do you have a question also? Thank you for calling and sharing that information. But do you have a question also, please? No, we're local, California. That's the reason my center is in Sunnyvale, California. So we're physically located in Sunnyvale, California. Okay. I definitely have archive of all the shows. There are a couple of ways of finding them. I'm just, like I said, I've been doing shows for 6 years now. 6 years into every Wednesday. I don't know how many, 50 plus Wednesdays. So it's been like way too many shows. So I used to put in my website, and then finally somewhere just stopped doing it. Just got too many shows. So then I started putting in my app, and I think my vitamin D show is still available on the app if I remember looking at it yesterday. So if you download my app called Rachna Wellness, or Rachna Fitness Radio actually, on any platform, like an iPhone or whatever that you have, Rachna Fitness Radio. There are about 7 or 8 shows that I've saved there, and I think Vitamin D is one of them. If not, let me know. I can definitely upload it to that area so you can listen it directly. But there are a couple of different things. Like I said, I've just been done a lot of shows. I used to put them all on the website every single Wednesday, and then I just stopped doing it. Oh well. But again, moving on, all my shows will of course be broadcast on YouTube and saved on YouTube. So if you ever miss a show, you can always go back on my YouTube channel. That's the reason I wanted to do that, keep everything. So as of now, I'm actually broadcasting on YouTube live. So you should be able to go to YouTube and watch the video, directly, and at the same time also listen to it later. So going forward, all the shows will always be on YouTube. But as of now, I think the Vitamin D show is definitely on my app. If you go to my download my app, you'll find it. If you don't find it, let me know. I'll be happy to upload that vitamin D series. Yes, please. Yes. You're welcome. Thank you for calling. Moving on to Raj. Hi, Raj. How are you? Yes, Raj, we can hear you. Go ahead with the question, please. Yes, we're still here. If you could probably close your windows, maybe seems you're driving. I'm hearing a lot of echo or sound in the back, but go ahead with the question. I can definitely hear you fine. Thank you. You know what? Your voice is really, I honestly, all I heard is the end of the part around the body, but I just could not hear just a lot of sound in the back. Maybe. It is better, but your question just didn't come out clear at all, so I definitely couldn't get the joint pain. Okay. Joint. You have a lot of joint pain. You're wondering what the cause could be of all the joint pains? Okay. I will definitely answer your question, but let me in fact take it off here just because I'm hearing a lot of sound, and again, and otherwise people won't be able to listen to the answer. But if you have any question, you can call me back. But I definitely got the question on. I'm going to take it off here. So again, the question that I guess Raj was his name, he asked was he has a lot of joint pain, and what could be the cause of all the joint pains. The first is I would like to get a lot of detailed information. It's a question that I could probably take in all different directions, but the couple of things that could definitely be, like I was mentioning, the one thing again, what I'm saying is that there are many reasons, but the most common one that I've seen is, again, like I mentioned, is deficiency of vitamin D. Vitamin D, it's not the calcium, and that's in fact I think I shared about that when I was doing my vitamin D show back then. Is a lot of people think it's weak bones and they start upping their calcium per day, and that does not help at all, because it would not. Because as long as your calcium is, or whenever your calcium you're taking and it's not getting to the right places, you're not going to get your bones strong. So like I said, vitamin D and K2. So what the question I would, or again, if Raj, you're still listening to us, please make sure you're checking your vitamin D. That's the first thing you want to do. You want to make sure you're getting checking your vitamin D levels. And if there's anything, I know a lot of doctors and hospitals still say 25 is okay. I do not know why. I think everyone needs to get at least about 35 to 40. number, and that's an NG number that it comes in. That's how they measure vitamin D. And so again, make sure that you get vitamin D, D3 and K2 combination for sure. And that's how you want to make sure that that's one of the reasons for joint pains. And again, another reason is again arthritis. But again, arthritis is also connected to either vitamin D deficiency or inflammation. So a lot of people have joint pains because of arthritis. And again, if it's inflammation, so the second thing I'll suggest you is get rid of all omega-6 based oils. If you're still cooking in sunflower oil, canola oil, corn oil, vegetable oil, you need to get rid of that because those oils are very high in omega-6. You want to make sure that you're getting something that's high in omega-3, and that's you definitely want to make sure you're getting something high in omega-3 so that inflammation reduces in the body. So that's the second reason. Again, those are just two reasons. Give them a try and see if you see any benefit. So again, आप सुन रहे हैं रचना को रचना फिटनेस शो पे. हमारा स्टूडियो का नंबर है 408-912-5565 408-912-5565. आप हमें कॉल कर सकते हैं स्टूडियो का नंबर if you want to be in touch with me. The phone number is 408-320-8111. Again, 408-320-8111. Website is rachnaradio.com, rachnaradio.com. Okay. Again, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Rachna's Wellness. And you can always, in fact, like I said, we're broadcasting live on YouTube, my YouTube channel. You can always watch that. I've already posted a bunch of recipes, which we're going to add a lot of cooking, healthy, fantastic recipes. My skinny ice cream is getting a lot of hits. You have to give it a try. It's just amazing. It tastes amazing. So give that ice cream a try. So that's already up on my YouTube channel. Like I said, we'll have, and I'm going to go in all different directions. It's just not going to be cooking. As of now, we're starting cooking, but of course, we'll have maybe exercise videos, workout videos, a lot of stuff. Just subscribe to my channel and you'll have a good time. All I can say. Okay. Again, phone number to get registered, to set up an appointment, to come and talk to me, 408-320-8111. Okay, so I know we're getting a lot of calls. I'll get to everyone in just a second, so just please bear with me. Let me just quickly get back on the topic and I'll go back and take some calls. I know we have a couple callers already waiting here. Okay, so I know we kind of divided milks into two different types, dairy milk. So again, the show I was, I'm trying to do today is, talking about all different kind of milk that are available in the grocery stores. It's just not, the cow's milk anymore, because a lot of people are getting lactose intolerant. Again, like I said, I have just so much information I want to share with you all about this, but again, of course I need time, so I might have to do a couple shows. And I've already done my video show, so again, watch on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Rachna Wellness. You'll also find a video for the same series, but in a video way, which I'm going to show you all the different kind of milks available and talk about brands and whatnot. So watch there too. Okay. So like I mentioned, not all kinds of milk are ideal for everyone's lifestyle. Let's talk about the benefits and probably the several types of milks. So the first one, of course, is cashew milk. Okay. One thing now, a lot of people, if you're listening to my show, especially from a different country, sometimes you just don't have cashew milk available handy all the time in a store. So it's very easy to make yourself, which we'll get to that in just a second. But again, the nutritional profile of cashew milk is pretty high in terms of calories if you make it at home as versus in a store. Now, store-bought cashew milk contains about 40 calories per cup, maybe 35 to 40 based upon the brand that you're getting, unsweetened, and has about 3.5 grams of fat per serving, and it probably has barely maybe 1 gram of protein. Okay. Now, cow's milk, जो हम regular traditional milk पीते हैं, it's probably anywhere about 7 to 8 grams of protein based upon brand and all that stuff. But if you buy from a store, the cashew milk is probably going to be about 250 calories per and if you make it at home, it's about 250 calories per cup. How do you make cashew milk? All you're going to take is a cup of cashews. So 1 cup of cashews, 3 cups of water. 1 cup of cashews, 3 cups of water. Soak the cashews maybe overnight, about good 7 to 8 hours, approximately, and then put everything in a blender, the water and the cashews all together, and then slow speed. Do not do the fast speed. It's going to not be the best creamy consistency. Slow speed, gradually move it up to a nice consistency, maybe a little bit higher speed whenever you get the perfect consistency, and that's what you're done. Now, cashew milk, sometimes you don't even have to strain it. Almond milk is made exactly the same way, but you might have to strain it just because it has more skin on it. But cashew milk, sometimes you might not have to strain it at all. If you have to, just use a cheesecloth, and that's pretty much it. And that's how you make cashew milk at home. Amazing ingredients were only cashews and water. That's it. But store-bought cashew milks, yes, you have. There are at least about, I would say, I've seen about 6 or 7 brands selling cashew milk. Again, if you get from store, make sure that you get cashew milk that's unsweetened. You can get vanilla flavored. That doesn't add any calories. Make sure you do not get anything that has carrageenan in it. Carrageenan is like a emulsifier or a stabilizer. It creates inflammation, but a lot of sometimes organic brands do. Don't want to mention the name of a brand, but yes, a lot of organic brands of different milks add carrageenan to their brand. You think you're picking up organic, that you don't. So again, guar gum is okay. Locust bean gum is okay if that's what they add, but please stay away from carrageenan if that's an added ingredient to any of the milk that you get. But especially try to add it to a lot of the chocolate milks and especially nut milks. So that's how you make cashew milk. Okay, very simple. You can always add, if you're making it at home, you can add a little bit of vanilla flavor, cinnamon flavor, stevia, honey, whatever, and just tastes out of the world amazing. So that's just cashew milk. But like I said, remember, it's only 1 gram of approximate protein per serving as opposed to about 7 to 8 grams in a regular cup. So for kids, if you have growing kids in the house, I don't see a reason why, unless anyone, of course, I will get to a lot of these topics, so don't just jump onto conclusion as of now. But like I said, there's no reason just to give your growing kid, little one, just cashew milk at home, because first of all, they're growing body, they do need some extra protein, unless you're adding extra protein in the cashew milk, but just don't put them down on cashew milk. For older people or for adults in general, especially for making a protein shake, it's perfectly fine to make cashew milk because it's 40 or 25 or 30, 35 to 40 calories in a cup as opposed to 100 plus calories. So that does make a big difference. So if you're making a protein shake, make it with cashew milk. It tastes amazing. It's very creamy. Almond milk has a little bit of nutty flavor. Cashew milk does not. It's very creamy. So that's that. Let's go on. We'll take a quick call and then we're going to move on to Naveen right after that. But let me quickly take another call in between. Ritu. Hi, Ritu. How are you? Yes, Ritu, how are you? Yes. Okay, fantastic question. Very simple answer. Trust me, again, talk to your doctor, but really you do not need calcium. Everyone is getting enough calcium, so don't have to worry about that. As long as you're getting some milk, some dairy, cashew milk is, about 50% more calcium than regular milk. So if you're getting some of these sources and some green vegetables, you should be fine in calcium. But again, that's something that you have to decide if you need calcium, but you don't, probably. Now, coming back to vitamin D3 and K2 and magnesium, it's okay to take D3 and K2 together. I wouldn't take it with magnesium. Why? Both or all three of these vitamins are fat soluble, which means they need fat for the body to digest them or absorb it. Okay, so if you take it all together, your body is going to start competing to see which one gets absorbed the better. So mostly you don't end up absorbing all of it all together. And that's the reason recommended is if you're taking fat soluble vitamins, divide them. Take one with one meal, take the other with the other meal, so they don't compete in the body with all the fat that's available in the body or the bloodstream to get absorbed. It can resolve it too. It definitely can. Like I said, K2, and I've done a lot of read a lot of research where vitamin K2 does take a lot of calcification away from people's soft tissues if it was taken, and that's something I hate to hear is when people have been taking calcium and for whatever reason they were recommended by whoever to keep taking calcium and they took it and finally after 5 6 years they start having all these calcification pains, but oh well, happened. But start taking vitamin D3 and K2 combination, give it about 4 or 5 months, and as per what I have seen, if I've given them to people, I have heard back saying, oh wow, I don't have those pains anymore, or at least they're minimized. So thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay. Let's go and talk to Naveen. Hello, Naveen. How are you? How are you? Hello, Naveen. I am very good. I am very good. How are you? Finally. You keep forgetting to call me every time. So yes, we have Naveen on air with us. He's going to share with us a fantastic show that's, a lot of us are excited. I've already got my tickets. A lot of people I know have got their tickets. And this is the show that's coming up on April. What's the date again? 12th? April 2nd, yes.
DC 1170 AM. Do you have a question for Rachna?
So again, yeah, if anyone doesn't know, we're talking about the Kumar Sanu and this is
All right,
April's.
perfect. I'm gonna
Yeah,
put you on
okay,
the
yeah,
air soon.
and
One
they're
second.
both coming together, and so share some more information about the people or the songs or whatever.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna just put your name down for Rachna, and then okay, there we go. I'm gonna put you on the air soon with her. Just stay on the line, please. All right, all right. You're welcome.
yes, 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 they've. And I'm looking forward for them singing all these songs on stage. I mean, it just brings back all the memories back. Yes, 20. About 20 years, you do not want to miss that. I mean, that's something, I don't know when that's going to happen again next, but yeah, do not miss it. So give them information. Where can they get the tickets? What levels of tickets are available? I know I'm excited about it. I've had a lot of friends who already bought their families and everything. They're all excited and they're all making plans what they're going to eat before and after dinner. So yeah, it's making a family thing. Get tickets and get on the show, and after that, or maybe, I don't know, glass of wine. I'm just kidding. I'm just saying, while watching, they have all these romantic shows. I mean, you can't miss that. And then have a fantastic dinner after that. Yes. Mm-hmm. Ah. Oh, that's what that means. Very nice. Very nice. I mean, they have sung some amazing songs. All the Amir Khan days, Kumar Sanu would sing it. What I guess he would also sing a lot of Salman Khan songs, if I remember. But pretty much a lot of these songs, though, back then, all three of them. Ah, wow. Come on. I mean, seriously, people get the tickets and see, like Naveen said, the $49 are still just about a little left. So, yeah, whatever get your tickets on. And like I said, who doesn't want to listen to DDLJ songs, sitting in a symphony atmosphere and enjoying them on a Saturday evening and then going out for a fantastic dinner after that? So, get your tickets. Fantastic. Thank you, Naveen. Thanks a lot. Thank you, Naveen. Thanks. Bye. Okay, so yes, definitely get your tickets. Go to soleka.com. Alka Yagnik and Kumar Sanu coming together in the Bay Area. Like he said, hasn't happened for 20 years. I don't know what's going to happen next. So get your tickets. I will be there. A lot of 5 people I know have already gotten the tickets. So a bunch of the tickets have already been sold out. So whatever is now, whatever level that you prefer, get your tickets on. So thank you for calling Naveen and sharing that information with us. So moving on to next caller. If I have the name right, Isha. Hello, how are you? Are you there, please? Isha, I guess. I'm good, Isha. How are you? Thank you. Hmm. The two things. One is that whatever he's doing is not the best kind of exercise for him. I know a lot of people I personally know, they run marathons, they do a lot of walking kind of stuff, but that's a form of exercise that I've heard for from many people whoever have done it. I would say at least about 70-80% of the people come back and after some years tell me that I have developed either a knee pain or an ankle pain because it's a all these forms of exercise are high impact exercises. So that's one thing. I know he probably enjoys to do it and that's the reason he's been doing it, but gradually moving on to some other forms of exercising, more strength training, so that that ankle that he's been impacting every time he's walking or running, he really shouldn't be doing that. So that's one thing. And what was your second question you had asked? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. That's probably not just vitamin D. It could be many things, but the first thing that I would suggest you to give it a try. I know it's hard, but try getting rid of wheat for a month and see if that helps you. Yes, wheat. I have, in fact, just yesterday or just a couple of days before, I was reading a book and I researched a lot. Once I read a book, then I go back and research every single part of it. Not just I don't trust just book just because I read a book. Then I'm going to research everything. So, acne and wheat, gluten, especially the kind of wheat that's available in this country, are very much connected. So a lot of people develop acne condition many times. And the second reason a lot of people develop acne condition is again the milk in this country. Um, so two things I'll probably suggest if you might want to give them a try, if I think you should, is first is don't have regular wheat like I've already mentioned, or actually for the last couple of shows I've been mentioning. There's a grain of wheat or this a type or whatever that's called, a type of wheat that's called acorn. It's a very traditional wheat. It looks like wheat, it tastes like wheat, it is wheat, but it's a traditional variety of wheat, not the ones that we just get from any Indian regular wheat flour stores. So it's called acorn. You can get it online. You can also get it from a lot of actually stores. I've seen it in Safeway also now. So it's called EINKORN. It just looks like it is wheat, but it's a very traditional wheat. That means it has not been modified. The grain has not been modified. So it's pretty traditional. So that's something is there. Second, again, a lot of research have connected the milk. Uh, Again, if I would give you some simple things to try, I know I was going to go talk about that today, but if I get a chance to get to that today, but again, try getting milk from, I know you're going to think I'm crazy, but when you buy milk, it always says the kind of cows it comes from. Normally a lot of milks in this country, not specifying any brand name, come from cows what are called A1 cows. A2 cows is what we used to have back in India. Those are called, but the Western world, a lot of the European countries, and definitely all American and Canadian countries, a lot of the milk comes here from it's a type of cow. The kind of protein it creates is called A1 cows. But back in India, a lot of people are still fine drinking milk because the cows are A2 cows and they create a protein that's A2, and that creates a lot of acne in a lot of people when they come to this country. So all you have to do is, as opposed to just picking up any can of milk, get a can of milk either that says A2 on it or it says Jersey cows. So Jersey is a brand, or not a brand, but Jersey is a species of cows that still creates A2 milk, in this country. And if they have it, they will actually put it on the can, and you will, and now you know, when you look at a label, you know what I'm talking about. So when you look at the label, it will say that our cows are Jersey cows. Or get something that specifically says A2. A2 is a company, so if anyone wants to put A2, then they need to create a a pact with A2, and then they can put A2. But if something just says Jersey cows, try that. So these are two things I'll give it a try. But like I said, milk is a big reason a lot of people develop acne, especially when people tell me they didn't have the back in India and only here. Then it's very much connected maybe to milk. Oh yes, 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 totally. Yeah, yeah. Organic is just the what was fed to the cows. That's what organic. Organic means that the cow, about 120 days before they can label on a container that it's organic milk, but 120 days the cow was feeding on fresh pasture. That's what it means. That they weren't given antibiotics. That's what it means. So of course you want to make sure you're getting organic, but within organic, now if I further go, we're talking about A2. This is the kind of protein that is in the milk. So milk has a protein called casein protein, right? And it's called a beta casein. So A1 cows create A1 casein beta. A2 cows have A2 beta casein. So a lot of us, and that's when I thought, okay, what's the difference? So then I went ahead and researched, and like, oh no, all the cows back in our Asian countries, Indian countries, are still A2 cows, and that's how migration happened 5,000-6,000 years, whatever, back again, and gradually, pretty much all the cows in these countries, except if it says Jersey cows, they're all A1 cows, and a lot of people are developing allergies because of that. And a lot of people get confused thinking of lactose